everybody. So now we're gonna discuss about gamification and what to do when fake news take over. And there's always an answer, and this answer is gamification. And we can have different kind of exercises in order to detect fake news, in order to know the danger of fake news. As we know, troll farms, deepfakes, bots, dark ads, these are just some widely used tools that are threatening a study worldwide by distributing fake news or misleading information at a high rate. Living in the post-truth area for some time now, it became clear that students face difficulties in successful debunk fake news and misleading information by just stating facts, and is needed to engage, to entertain, to educate, for sure. While Europe has been suffering from fake news and misinformation, we can imagine what this misinformation can do to students, can do to all of us. Fortunately, there is a solution, and this is using gamification. It is really important actively mapping out the digital ecosystem and entertaining them. In this presentation, you'll learn about gamification and how it works. The games are mainly developed and distributed for the students, and it have aim to detect fake news, security, history. Also, you'll be able to learn a bit about history, solidarity in schools. So the game is called Quack Hunter. So here it is. Soon we're gonna start it. And something about the game, Quack Hunter was developed as a collaboration between Forset and Media Development Foundation. The main challenge in the game is distinguishing false information from real. In each round, the duck carries 10 different letters with specific information in it. A player must catch the duck, read the letter, and guess if the information is false or real. So if guessed correctly, the player gets 1 point, if not, 0. Since publishing the game has been played 7,000 times, the game is being further developed by Danish Fellowship Program. So here it is, and we will gonna maybe start, just put some music. Okay. So we're gonna start. Now you can select the country. Let's select our country. So here it is. That means the game starts. So Russia is getting ready for a dispute all over the moon territory. Guess it's fake. Okay, so it was correct. Next, MP of Russia ruling party compares himself to Michelangelo paintings. Could be real. Okay, and Parliamentary Assembly of European Council did not recognize Elderon as a crime. I guess that's false. Okay, and so much more. So game works like this. Okay, a Russian robot presented to Putin turned out to be Korean. This is real. So this was one of the game. The next game which we have is Troll Island. Okay, the main characters in Troll Island are Mimi and Date. Mimi is lost in a desert island. After a long search, Date finds the island where Mimi is. In the path, yes, Date meets 7 girls who look like Mimi. To save his friend, Date has to find all of Mimi's clones and answer their question. If the answer is correct, one of the 2 Mimis who is actually a troll and masks herself. If the answer is incorrect, one more troll with Mimi's face appear and complicates Date missions even more. If Date answer all 7 questions correctly, he will find his friends soon and they will leave the island together. The game was developed, of course, in collaboration with Forset and Media Development Foundation. So this is the rules. Okay, so this is the trial island. Find the hidden girl. So we have something like here. Okay, that was wrong. So you need to check the profile address and select one that belongs to a troll. So it's clear, yeah. Okay, so yeah, the answer was correct. And now we can find a hidden girl. Okay, click about section and guess which profile is real. So which profile is real and which profile you guess it's not real. Okay, correct. Now we're gonna discuss about our next game, which is cyberbullying. As we know, it's a big problem. The goal of this game is to develop a player's skills of identifying, preventing, and responding to cyberbullying threats. The game character is a 16 years old Kira. She is sitting in a dim room with 7 cyber ghosts. Kira has to answer 7 questions. The correct answer makes a ghost disappear, and the room brightens. An incorrect answer causes more ghosts to appear. So here is the rules of the game. That is explaining the same what I said. So here it is. Cyberbullying Kira receives a message on social media. Hello, add me to your friends. A cute boy looks at her from the profile picture. From his profile, Kira learns that Nika is a 21 years old student. He likes literature, listens to alternative rock, and they have mutual friends. And what she will do, what Kira will do, I'll add him. I love books and rocks too. First I'll check the profile and then add. If it's something suspicious or if it disrupts me, I will remove him from my friends, or I'll add him because we have mutual friends. So I guess this answer is most appropriate, yeah. Okay. Now we have the next question. It's cyberbullying. Nika and Kira becomes friends. Nika and Kira show her body tattoo. She accepts the request. Nika posts the photo in Facebook groups. And which answer is correct and which answer is incorrect? So it's for you to decide. And one of the answer is I will message Nika and ask him to delete my photos. I will leave a comment beneath the photos that I'm being bullied, and I will remove Nika from my friends list and report the photo to the social media. So as last time, by the way, I press this button, which is an incorrect answer, as we have here one more ghost coming to us. And when you're gonna play the game, you'll see that it's really interactive, really interesting, and very educative, and it's something that you're gonna take for yourself as well, and you're gonna know what to do in such kind of situations. Okay, now we will go to our next game, which is hate or tolerate. You need to imagine that you are a journalist, and the game gives you an opportunity to independently build a story and publish it, seek sources, verify facts, balance opinions, and more important, taste yourself wherever you are tolerant or intolerant reporter. In the first stage, the participants take decision by ticking a correct answer from several possible answers. In the second stage, she or he will gonna build a story and publish it in the agency website. The player with the best results will turn into an angel, while the player with the worst results will burst with anger at the end. Everyone has the opportunity to view the final piece of work and analyze mistakes. The game was developed again between Forset and Media Development Foundation. So we have here you can select girl or a boy. Okay, and I will select the girl. And then of course we will start. The rules are the same which I just told you. So you're a reporter of Flash News Agency. Madonna, a Facebook user, wrote a post about the school called Night. So servitude has long been abolished. However, the night school has an has introduced a new subject, serving migrants. They force 13 years old children to cook and clean for migrants at the center of asylum seekers. Why should my child clean out the rubbish of Muslim migrants? So it's up to you to collect them and to select the right answer. In order to be first, I will publish the post based on the stolen Facebook source. In order to be first, I will publish the post based on the source and offer a comment on the school later. I will verify with an independent source and publish it only after that. So it's up to you to select the correct answer and go next, and we can see what happened. Yes. And now we're gonna discuss about our next game, which is shopping in Milan. So shopping in Milan aims at identify a degree of player answers on the need to protect personal data and cyber hygiene, and how it affects his or her daily lives. So the main character of this game is a 70 years old Mila, who has graduated from school with high grades and has been rewarded by her parents with a founding trip to Milan. During preparation for the trip, as well as the travel, she has to take decisions on issues concerning her personal data and cybersecurity. To this end, she has to answer 10 questions. When an answer is correct, the player gets 10 coins, one answer 10 coins. Establishing her to shop in Milan. At the end of the game, the player is allowed to buy only one object. However, when the answer is wrong, the player loses an item of clothing per the wrong answer. So, Mia posted on Facebook wall, Mama Mia, I have finished school with distinction and got rewarded by my parents with a trip to Milan. After the status update, in her message inbox, she receives advertisement for a tourist company saying, we have 50% discount on tickets to Milan. Tell us your name, surname, ID number, and we will book a ticket for you. So what you're gonna do? What should she do? Yes, if the company web page looks reliable, I will send them my personal data. I will write to them to inquire what they need, why they need my personal data for, and I will find out whatever such company really exists, and if its webpage has a positive review, I will send them my personal data. So which of the answers you're gonna select? Yes. The next one is to measure measure the true and your nose. In this game, a player evaluates the credibility of information and various propaganda methods. To do so, the player must select one of the 4 alternative answers. If the answer is incorrect, the player's nose will grow in Pinocchio style. If the answer is correct, the nose will shorten. And we're gonna be in a perfect shape. Okay? So, we have here kind of examples. Yes, friends shared an English article titled "Former M16 chief admits defeat to Putin's on the Russia fragmentation strategic plan" on social media. What should I do? So you need to basically choose the correct answer. And of course the nose starts to be shorter. Okay, now we're gonna go to our next game, which is called the Grandma Album. The objective of this game is to have a player to identify geolocation by observing the details and learn the story of that place that is shown on the historical photo. Grandchild helps the grandma recall a forgotten location shown on her old photos. There are 3 modern photos in front of a player. By observing the details, a player must identify the place from the given free location where the historical black and white photos was shot. So, to start about the game. So here it is, the game itself. So here are just some instruction for you before you're starting. Initially, all black and white photos from grandma appear on the screen. With the help of a mouse, the player should decide herself the order of examining the photos.